Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my Nerf Infinus Lipo upgrade tutorial. I'll say tutorial, demonstration, guide, whatever. Right. When anybody who's opened up an Infinus will know there's a lot of stuff in there. And this whole loader mechanism, pusher, it all looks a little scary. I wanted to upgrade mine to run on Lipo, but still maintain the whole loader mechanism. So this is what I did. Step one, disconnect the power. So the power will go to the motherboard. You can see red there was originally red there, black there was actually that one right down the bottom there. First thing to do, chop that off. Soldered in new wire on there, which goes to the voltage output on a regulator, voltage regulator, so that we can maintain the electronics running at 7.4 volts. That was tested with a voltmeter. So next thing to do was to actually get power to that. So I've got Lipo connector. It's actually connected in through this MOSFET, but we'll get to that in a minute. So power there effectively just goes into the power input on the voltage regulator. Okay, next step is to upgrade your flywheel motors. Hook the cage out. There'll be two grey and one red wire attached to that. Snip them off at this end. Rewire your motor same as you would with a strife. Worth noting that with these bulldog flywheels, with these flywheels, I did have to cut some bits out of the flywheel cage. You can see there's actually a hole there to get them to fit in and run smoothly. So there's some trimming involved and trimming required there. Having done that, you will have a red and grey cable set running off this way. Follow that track back through with your new silicon wiring. Go through here, down here, under a lot of stuff here, which I didn't route properly on this one, but let's not worry too much about that. Fit it underneath here, all the way around, back over here. At this point, the red and black, this is the red and grey cable, which you can see is actually connected to the motherboard. Red just got snipped off. The grey actually came down and connected both grey cables to the rev trigger, and actually reused the red wire just simply because it was handy on the signal there. So where are they going? Okay, so back to the flywheel power cable, all the way over here to the power out on the MOSFET. So power into the MOSFET, power out of the MOSFET goes to your flywheels. Back to this signal. The rev switch will originally have these two green wires attached. Just chop them, don't need them. I've only left them there so I can remember to tell you guys. Just chop them, lose them, don't need them. So I've got the grey coming into the rev switch, a signal wire coming back out of the rev switch, all the way around to the MOSFET, to the positive, to the signal on the MOSFET. Didn't need a ground because everything else is all grounded back. Grounded? Is that the right? Anyway, the ground runs all the way back to the motherboard already, so we don't need to worry about that. And I think that's about it. So, simplified version is you cut the power, run it off a signal generator, off a power voltage regulator. cut the green wires off of the rev switch, replace the motor power cables, the grey ones, which is the positive, onto the power switch there, onto the rev switch. Signal out of that rev switch into the MOSFET, power out of the MOSFET, into the flywheels, and there you go. That should upgrade your Infinus to be capable of, depending on your motors, running on LiPo and maintain the internals. The rectifier is the same because we haven't done anything with the pusher motor. The loader mechanism will still work because we haven't touched that. So other than a higher FPS, you should all be ready to go. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I'm Chris, also known as Windlepoons, and yeah, I don't post often, so if you do want to know, please make sure you subscribe. Bye.